Aesop's Fable EP62, The Rabbit and the Race Against the Rain. Scene 1, The Stormy Forecast. In a lush, green forest lived a quick and clever rabbit named Ruby. Ruby was known for her speed and her ability to find the safest paths through the woods. One morning, as Ruby was out gathering food, she noticed dark clouds gathering on the horizon. She knew that a storm was coming and that she needed to get back to her cozy cave before the rain began to pour. Ruby glanced up at the sky, watching the clouds move swiftly across the sky. "I need to get back home quickly," she thought. "But how far is my cave from here? How long will it take me to get there before the rain starts?" Ruby realized that to avoid getting caught in the rain, she would need to calculate the distance to her cave and figure out how fast she needed to run to make it back in time. Scene 2, The Calculation begins. Ruby remembered that she had traveled this path many times before and had counted the distance between various landmarks in the forest. From the oak tree where she stood, it was 500 hops to the big rock, 300 hops from the rock to the stream, and another 200 hops from the stream to her cave. Ruby knew that by adding up these distances, she could calculate the total number of hops it would take to reach her cave. "Let's see," Ruby said to herself, 500 hops to the rock, plus 300 hops to the stream, and then 200 more hops to the cave. That makes... Ruby quickly added the numbers in her head. 500 plus 300 equals 800, and 800 plus 200 equals 1,000 hops in total. 1,000 hops to get back to my cave, Ruby thought. Now, I need to figure out how fast I need to hop to make it there before the storm hits. Scene 3, The Race Against the Rain. Ruby looked up at the sky again, and a drop of rain landed on her nose. She knew she had to hurry. Ruby estimated that the storm would reach her part of the forest in about 10 minutes. She also knew that she could hop about 100 hops per minute if she moved quickly. Ruby did some quick math to figure out how long it would take her to reach her cave if she hopped at her fastest pace. "If I need to hop 1,000 times to get to my cave, and I can hop 100 times per minute, then it will take me." She divided the total number of hops by the number of hops she could do in 1 minute. 1,000 divided by 100 equals 10 minutes. Ruby realized that she had just enough time to reach her cave before the storm arrived, but only if she didn't slow down. With determination, Ruby began hopping as fast as she could. She passed the big oak tree, then the large rock, and finally, the stream. All the while, she counted her hops, making sure she stayed on track to reach her cave in time. Scene 4, Safe and Dry. As Ruby reached the final stretch, the sky grew darker, and the wind picked up. But Ruby didn't slow down. She knew that every hop counted, and she was determined to reach her cave before the rain started pouring. Finally, just as the first heavy drops of rain began to fall, Ruby hopped into her cozy cave, safe and dry. She shook off the few drops of water that had landed on her fur and looked outside as the rain began to pour down. Ruby smiled to herself, feeling proud of her quick thinking and her ability to calculate the distance and time needed to reach her cave. "I'm glad I used my math skills to measure the distance and figure out how fast I needed to hop," she thought. "It helped me stay safe and dry, even in a race against the rain." As the storm raged outside, Ruby curled up in her warm cave, knowing that she had made the right calculations to protect herself. She realized that understanding distances and time could be just as important as being fast. Moral of the story: measuring distances and calculating time helps us plan our actions and make smart decisions. By using math to understand our surroundings, we can stay safe and achieve our goals, even when time is short.